All right, now I'm looking for a gray Chevy Malibu. There it is. Now the trick is, let's see if it starts. A lot of times we got dead battery. Holy cow. Boy, what are we going to do to make sure that doesn't fall off? This car's gross. Damn. Runs a little rough. Oh, it's not going to let me drive with the door open. Brakes are stuck. I just like to pull it out a little bit to get all my pictures. I'm going to shut it off until I'm done doing an inspection because it's not running great. Alright, let's see how this thing drives. The brakes are noisy. So now we go up here, we give them our paper, and we give them this GPS locator that's hanging on the mirror. And they let us out. Yep, yeah. You're good. Thank you. Boy, this thing sure is sputtering. And I'm not going to load this one yet. I'm just going to go get the next one. Now I'm looking for a black Nissan Pathfinder. Number is A275. So I was thinking, I'm probably just going to tug on that mirror a little bit. And if it seems like I probably could pull it off, I'm going to take it off, put it in the car. But if it seems like that tape is holding it, well then, I guess I'll leave it there. It's 81. The ones on that side, it's 74. So it looks like the numbers are going this way. Yep, there's 160. Is this our Pathfinder? Yeah, it looks like it. Then it's 623138. That's it. Well, this one doesn't stink. I just thought this was kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see in the top left corner of that trim piece, that chrome trim piece, there's a dent. My wife has the same car, and it's dented in the exact same spot. Thought that was kind of crazy. Must be a weak point or something common. And I also know that when your mileage, your range, until you run out of gas, when that starts blinking, that means you're under 13 miles. Who knows how long it's been blinking for. Man, these cars have been sitting here a while. These brakes are loud. Have a good day. All right, let's get these loaded up and get out of here. Well, I guess I stopped recording on that last one, but to show you what I had to do to get this thing loaded. Drive up on my ramps so that I had a better angle. And then I put boards on the end of the ramps, and it barely made it up. Definitely does not have much power. If I would have had to winch it, I would have called the broker and demanded more money, but I didn't have to. So now I'm going to get that one loaded and get them strapped down and try and get out of here. This is turning out to take a little longer than expected, so. All right, let's show you here what I do to get low cars off. Put one there. Put one there. Put the truck in four-wheel drive, just makes it a little easier. Set the parking brake, turn it off. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these boards out. Should have got them out before I raised up the back. I think I lose more time trying not to use this stuff than I do just getting it out in the first place. I do feel blessed. Both of these vehicles go here. One stop. I already unstrapped the other side. Just doing it this way in the interest of time, because so far the work today is already taking longer than what I budgeted for. The stress of trying to balance family man with work. If that's the worst stress I have in my life, I'm doing pretty good, huh? I thought so. I didn't really need the boards for this car, but I already had them out. I'm gonna shut that one off because that's the one that's about to run out of fuel. As I back this one up, you'll see my trademark blue duct tape. I just put some extra tape on it. Hope they don't mind. If they do, well, oh well. At least it has a mirror on it, so. Now, probably should have checked them first, but I'm pretty sure those boards have probably shifted. No, this one has a little. See if we can't get all this done before it starts raining. It's sprinkling a little bit. Holy cow, doesn't even have the power to get over that. Let's get a running start. Or maybe crawling start. There we go. So far, so smooth. You guys don't really like listening to that, do you? Me neither. You know, those 2-inch slabs of my chainsaw milled lumber work for a lot of things. I had some 10-footers at home. We got my youngest daughter, my 7-year-old, a piano at a yard sale for free the other day. And we backed the truck up to the front porch and used 2 10-foot maple slabs as ramps to roll it from the tailgate down into the living room. And then it was on wheels so we could get it through the house. And I was nervous because I couldn't hardly pick that piano up. It was heavy. But the boards held pretty well. I was nervous, but it went super smooth. I don't know why I'm rolling these up. I'm going to be getting them back out in a couple minutes. Just making more work for myself. All right, let's do put these in there. I'm gonna grab these. Just gonna set these on the tailgate until I bring the back of the truck down. All right, let's do delivery inspection. Get the rest of this put away and we're out of here. You know, I find it so weird how some people just really don't care. They'll just sign for the car without even looking at it. But then other people, they want to come out and go over it meticulous with like a fine-tooth comb. That guy did not care. He didn't even sign anything. He just kind of scribbled his finger on it for a second. I had to ask him his name. I typed it in. And that was it. So now I gotta put all this back together and get out of here and try and make up some time. All right, well, I canceled one of the cars. So what I was planning on doing was bringing, sorry for the shake, this is super bumpy. What I was planning on doing was bringing 2 cars down from the auction. And then my pickup was about an hour and a half away. So I found something going to that area. So I was gonna bring 2 down and then 2 back, but have 1 vehicle connecting rather than driving over there empty. But from here to the Mannheim auction and then to Lewisburg, PA is about 3 hours. Or from here just to Lewisburg is an hour and a half. So I'm losing an hour and a half. If the vehicle paid a decent amount, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. It's $190 after factoring. And I just thought, I didn't make it to my kids' baseball game last night. After I told them that I would probably be there. I really wanted to try and make sure that I got there today. And doing that one, I don't think I'd make it. So I canceled that car. So at the end, when I do the rate disclosure, keep in mind, could have been higher. I tell everybody that I know, somebody other than me running a company like this could make so much money. I could make a lot more money, but I don't, based on decisions that I make around family time. Like I always say, finding a balance. Well, to me, that $190 is worth it to make it to my son's baseball game. To some people, you know, money is money. It's during the week, dad's got to work. I get it. But for me, for $190, I'd rather pay that to watch my kid play baseball. That's the plan. I'm going to drive empty over to Lewisburg, pick up one, and go to another dealership, pick up another one. They might be sending us on some kind of wild goose chase here. He told me the car would either be over here or down at their lower lot. I don't know where that is. He said you go up to the light, take a right, and go around the corner. Yeah, I know. I hate it when you come to a dealership to pick up vehicles and they don't know where they are. I think I see it. Is that it up there? If it is, I'm not close enough yet for the remote to reach. Yep, that's it. At least that's what key they gave me. And that's the right color. Can't imagine there's too many of that color. I'll check the VIN and see. That is it. The plus side is they have a pretty decent little incline for my trailer. Still haven't got a tag, and in case anybody's wondering, yes, I did replace those. And as I was trying to burn in the brakes and it got really hot, I must have lost one. I don't know what happened to it. That was major pain. Maybe my park on a hill technique needs some adjustments, or maybe it was just too low. I don't know. I think the trailer, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Got it on. We're good. Let's get out of here. All right, so I made it to the baseball game. I was late, but here it is, 8 o'clock. I'm just heading home. So I was an hour late, but I still saw 2 hours of it because it went 3 hours. But that's cool. I mean, I am glad that I got to make it to the game. But now I'm racing the clock. My shift time is just about up. I'm going to get home with about 5 minutes to spare. And I don't know, it's kind of a gray area whether I could have PC'd home from there since that wasn't work. But home is closer to my destination for these cars than where the game was. So technically I would be furthering the load, and I had the time, so I might as well just not take chances. Blitz week and all. But no, normally if I have the ability, I try not to ever do personal conveyance. So tomorrow I've got to go deliver these. So far that's all I've got for tomorrow. Trying to stay fairly local this week. So we'll see what I find, but I'm going to get these delivered, and then I will let you all know how much I made for today's work, and that'll wrap it up. So that'll do it for today. We'll get these delivered tomorrow morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Well, I made it home. Figured I'd throw up a screenshot of how much time I actually had left. I don't cut it this close very often, but when I do, it's quite stressful. Alright, well, next day, made it to Buffalo. I'm not going to film the unloading of this car because I'm parked on the shoulder, super busy area. I'm going to hurry up and get this unloaded, turn in the keys, we'll be heading to the next one. Alright, got that delivered. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here. Now we are going from Buffalo to Webster, New York, just outside of Rochester. And so far, that's it. I don't know if I'll find anything else or not. I've looked a couple times, but I haven't really looked too hard. So, we'll see. We are here. Instructions said park it in front of the building and leave the keys in a certain hiding spot. Not gonna tell you where, but the building is up there. But this looks like, dropping the tires down over that, looks like I'll have a fairly level ramp. So get this off and give it a shot. got that put up in front of the building and stuck the keys in a super secret hiding spot. That's so stupid. We're in Webster, you know, plenty of people. So, you know, standing around waiting for nobody to be looking before I hide the keys seemed to take forever. But I did it. So now, gotta make sure I didn't forget anything. I always have to check and make sure that I put these pins back in here. Those pins. I've only ever forgotten to put them in one time, and all it cost me was a pin, not a ramp. So, I got lucky. Alright. Hopefully I unlock it. Okay, so rate disclosure. I took 2 vehicles from the local auto auction down a few hours away into Pennsylvania, and then drove empty about an hour and a half. Picked up one, drove a little more, picked up another one, and those vehicles came to Buffalo and Webster. I haven't figured out the miles, but I know it took me 1 tank of fuel yesterday, and then I got fuel this morning. Probably needed maybe an extra $30 for the day with what I had when I started today to do this and then get home. So say a tank and a quarter of fuel total for all 4 vehicles. You know, the first 2 were together, same broker, and they paid $380. And I've been watching that load for a couple days and haven't wanted to take it because it wasn't enough. And then I actually found stuff coming back, which I really don't very often. Usually when I do local, it's one way, so it has to pay really well. Well, then the cars coming back paid $300 for one and $230 for the other one. So altogether for all of it, it's $910, which isn't bad. It's, you know, better than yesterday's. So keep in mind, it would have been $200 more. That's why I was so excited about it, because it was, you know, $1,100 day. But I ended up canceling that one, not doing it in order, you know, for the sake of time, in order to get to a baseball game, which I ended up making it to late, but I made it. That was fun. So that's it. That's going to wrap up this one. As of yet, I don't have any more car hauling work this week. We'll see what else I can get into. But that'll wrap it up. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you bearing with my bad camera skills. Stay tuned for the next one. Stay safe.